General Naim Khalid Lodhi, as someone who knows the inner thought process of establishment, as someone who has been there, serving there, and now also you are someone who can talk on their behalf because you know how they operate. This pressure, how do you dissect it? And do you think that establishment itself can strive like this, in this ballistic way, in this aggressive way for a very long time?
First of all, I wish I knew what is going on in their mind, as you have said that I know how they, of course I know about the institution all right, but once it comes to specific leadership and their thinking, probably I'm actually not very well versed at what is going on in their mind.
But there is a way around it that we can anticipate.
Okay. So whereas I agree with Malik Saab that there's a wrangling going on within the institutions and inter-institutions also. So intra-institution, within institutions, political groups, within the political groups and inter-political groups also. And, but I would not call it interesting, as he called it. I would call it a very dangerous thing to happen, because let me list down certain things which are happening. Mm-hmm. You cannot, you are not being allowed to make your own budget without the supervision of IMF. One.
Right.
You cannot make your foreign policy according to your own interest. You cannot have good relations with your neighbors because some parts they don't want it. Within our polity, I mean the way we are at each other's throat, and we are not paying any heed whatever is happening in Kashmir, in Gilgit-Baltistan, in Gwadar, and elsewhere, as if. And even the Kacha problem, as we all know, that what the dacoits are doing and all that. It seems that nobody is worried what is happening to the country. Mm-hmm. So I'm more concerned that probably we have no time to waste on this thing. I mean, if it is even not a waste, but I think there's no time left for us to ascertain or find out who's right and who's wrong. It is, I think, a very short time within which we must talk to each other.
Right.
And of course, as Malik Saab said, that there are no indications of, the various opposing factions showing their willingness to talk to each other. But I think the events are overtaking everything so fast and so rapidly that I cannot imagine that why PTI will not be thinking to talk immediately and why establishment will not be thinking to talk immediately. Yes, I cannot say about the government because it is their, in their interest that they should not talk, they should not come closer to each other. But the enemies of Pakistan definitely do not want that there should be any rapprochement. And we have to make sure whether, we have to see whether our leadership understands that enemy's plan or not.
All right.